Welcome to a collision of old rivals. We are lucky to be here today. A rich history of tense games, upsets, bad blood. Who's going to step up today? Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
The Cowboys will kick this deep to begin the game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense trots out there to open this game. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Morton. The senior quarterback, lucky that didn't get picked off. Here we go, first third down of the game. Drop him back, we're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab there, would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Cowboys offense out there for their first possession. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matchup across from an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Crucial third down play right here. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
And the Cowboys churn out another first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys will crank up the tempo.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down, but it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
7th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back. It's Flores. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
The distance will be from 38 yards out.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking for a gap. It's Joyner. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Ball handed off.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And their fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking downfield. It's Flores. Off target and incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that.
Swarm with the pass rush, the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Cowboys bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make the play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Texas Tech, 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Morton. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now they'll run it on the draw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Turner brought down by that coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The defense has got it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside, and they're to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Football comes out. Scooped up with the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks right, lets it fly. Pass caught, can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Oklahoma State.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Play action here on first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Brings up third and goal.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. To the air, it's Morton. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got room to run. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks free with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Scanning the field, it's Flores. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Red Raiders will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Looking to throw. It's Flores. Looking right. This one caught. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now.
Ready, set. In blue.
And here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Red Raiders are going to cash in here in the red zone.
Here we go.
The to call the counter play here.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Morton. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to pass. It's Morton. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And the Red Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas Tech, to put them on top now.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4.
That makes the score. Texas Tech.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The return begins inside the 10. The returner is brought down. Gets it started in the next drive.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught in the flat by the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Using his legs. It's Fields. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Cowboys will line up to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the 3rd period. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it with the draw play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Defense swarms them on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. To throw, it's Morton. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
to add to the lead now with the PAT. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
On the double.
Now the offense is set up with a short field.
Cobra. Ready to go.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll ride the back again here. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Got it.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt.
Easy.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly.
Ready up. Jackrabbit.
Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. After the sack on first down, it's second down. looking to pass. It's Flores. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a late, deep throw. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
After 36. And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Now the pass rush gets home.
The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And now the defense able to bring him down.
On second down.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, but you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats, and fans have been pouring into the gates, and they are ready for this clash to get started. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off.
Set to kick this one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Roadrunners offense will take the field first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Bobcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision. He can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
And the Bobcats can really attack on this second and short. Give to the running back. Look out, he's got room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Navarro. That's reeled in, it's Gossett. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Fires to the tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
The Bobcats will try to punch it in on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! The offense cashing it in on that drive. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Bringing the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now the toss. Picks up the first down. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
It's 2nd down.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
7, UTSA, 0.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for 6. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Bobcats will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's McCown. The sure hands, it's Wilson. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys to use their speed against them.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance. But he lobs one high down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air on second down. It's complete. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Here comes the heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Back to throw, it's McCown. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm to solve.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He's got it. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
And your Ohio Bobcats will take over.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Man, as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Finds a little space. There he goes. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the snow. It was good. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened? And what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the route is on. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
They'll try the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Okay, break. Let's go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
And the UTSA offense will take over.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Might as well give it to him again. Got some room into the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio! Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
UTSA 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the UTSA offense.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. Rushes on him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra point.
And the point after is good. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
To the air, it's McCown. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
Okay.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play.
Get set.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return.
Bobcats will take over. 1st and 10.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Finding open areas. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6.
44. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run the toss. Oh, better look out. Makes a pass to Marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running the ball on 3rd.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the 1st. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ohio, 52. UTSA, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Back to pass, it's McCown. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Behind the chains now. Second and long. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Fires on the move. Caught near the sideline, it's Harris. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Gossett. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air, it's McCown. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
Timeout, Ohio.
They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, victory formation, victory formation, punt, win the game.
No doubt about it. When you're up 2+ possessions, there's no way for the defense to get back in the game. So take a knee, get out of here with the dub.
Wants to go up top on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. He'll take another shot here. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese. They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Tulsa's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Hunt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So Georgia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession.
On the double. Here we go.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On the run, it's Richardson. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Makes the catch, it's Branch. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Branch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll run the sneak for it.
And we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him when they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They'll go back to work trying to get something going after a couple of punts the first 2 times they've had it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Allen. Just gets it to the 28. Pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Right back to it. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the 1st quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the ground with the counter. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start... Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Touchdown, Dogs! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Lining up. one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
That makes the score Georgia 21, Tulsa 0.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, though.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Dropping back, it's Hayes. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Finds his man. It's Richardson. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. The Golden Hurricane might just throw this thing deep on 2nd and inches. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
A lot of times the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go get a first down for you.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Runs through the tackle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Branch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Card in the backfield. It's Bell. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Fears the pressure. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. Ready to go here in the 2nd half, and Tulsa will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. So Well, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great...
Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
He'll pull it on the read. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And they can't make the connection. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. To the air on first down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the gun, running back on the move.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Dogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Turning it on! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Ready, fight. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Ready? After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Georgia! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Presley. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You've got to stop turning the football over.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll operate out of split backs. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. It's complete to the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long.
3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. The give to the tailback. Pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense.
On the set.
Power football with the run. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. The play action fake. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Offense set on first down. And on fourth down, they'll take a knee, but this one's just about over. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is a battle of top 25 ranked teams. Both sides off to a good start. The winner trying to strengthen their playoff resume, and the loser will hear chants of overrated. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, and the home field of the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Rams will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's check out the impact players in this game, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw up behind the receiver. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Great call here on 3rd down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the 1st down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. The Rams offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. It was a passing game, frankly, Kirk, that struggled to make plays. Now they face an elite corner. See what they can do.
Well, if I'm the offensive coordinator, you have to pay your respects to one of the top corners in the game. But you know what he doesn't like to deal with is a wide receiver that's going to be getting some of the underneath throws, blocking, being physical. Make his day tough. Don't make it easy where he can play out in space and come up with interceptions. Really make him work with some pre-snap movement, other ways to make him have to think.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made in space, look out. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Rams are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
Quarterback keeps the football. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Okay, ready?
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down.
Looking to kick defense.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door ready to put points on the board to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You got to make quick decisions and get the ball out of your hands.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Pulls it in. It's a bunt. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Quick dart to the right. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And now from the pistol formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Alabama 7, Colorado State 3.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And the Rams will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. And they'll get him down that time.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Avant. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he decides to just run out of bounds short of that first down marker. It's a strange choice. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's a bounce. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's a bunt. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second and goal, but backed up now to the 15. QB bootlegs here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He made it. 3 points on the board. And we're all tied up now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. To throw, it's Simpson. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion to throw. It's Simpson. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on a jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Touchdown, tied. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Grab behind the line. It's Savant. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. You think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's fourth down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete to end the drive and turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. That, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Movement here from the tight end. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Give it to the back again. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense on fourth down. They get the football back here in this tight game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Dupree. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Second down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.